Hi there, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 4 of our Manchester United save, and we're straight back. We haven't missed anything since last episode, where we had a disappointing loss in the Champions League, and then of course a stunning win against West Ham in the league. It's Manchester City, it's the Derby first up. Looking forward to this. You can see they are favourites. It's outrageous. And let's have a look at the table's right there. We don't even need to do this. What am I doing? Everything's going wrong. Have a look at the table. They're only a point ahead. They drew 0-0 with Fulham last game. Fulham did us a massive favour. So if we were to win here, obviously we would go top, which is really, really good. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out. We're going with basically the same formation that we played against West Ham, but a few changes in personnel, just because there has been an international break. Some players have come back a little bit tired. We've sent Lindelof off on a break because he's come back tired. So yeah, this is sort of the fittest team we have available to us, bearing in mind we have a Champions League game coming up in a few days' time as well. So it's De Gea in go. Rojo, we're going to give him a second chance. I thought he did really well against West Ham, so he's going to play with Up and Bailey across the back. Darmian continues down the right because, Valencia is still injured. We're going to have Luke Shaw down the left. I think we need good defensive players, don't we, against Man City, so that's why we've got those two in. Herrera and Matic go in midfield, Mata behind, and it's Lukaku and Martial up top. Martial got a hat-trick against West Ham. If he can do something similar here, we'll be home free. Okay, we can see Manchester City going a 4-3-3, so hopefully this is what West Ham did, and we countered it really, really well, didn't we? But obviously this is a little bit better than West Ham, what we're playing here. Neville says do it for the fans. It's a derby. That seems sensible. Let's do it with some passion. Let's give the fans a performance to cheer today. This is obviously a big one, isn't it? It's not quite Liverpool, I don't think, although Manchester United fans let me know. I always get the impression Liverpool's the big one, but this is not too far behind. Everything looks ready to go, so let's head out. Here we go, as the fans taunt the away supporters, as they should. Let's not let them down. Let's put a performance on here. You can see we are going to start off attacking. I usually get the feeling sometimes the best way to handle a team that is as talented as City is to actually attack them, and then just trust that your defenders can do the job. It's a big ask. Let's not beat around the bush. Up's picked up a knock. Let's demand more here. What's he done to himself? Potential knee injury. That sounds semi-serious. We have Phil Jones on the bench. Oh, do we want to bring on Phil? Aguero's picked up a knock as well, though. He's going to go down. Take him down with you, right? Might have suffered a twisted knee. Should be able to play through. All right, so that's okay. We can leave Up out there. We are playing him with the sort of eye of not playing him against Valencia and having Lindelof fit for that. So that's sort of the thought there. Bailey looking nervous, not looking like he's won for the derby at all. Now, here we go. A throw in. Can we nick one before half-time? Matic plays it back to Luke Shaw. Knocks one across for Lukaku! Oh, Lukaku! So close. It's been a really, really tight game up until that point, and we couldn't quite put the first chance away. I'm a little bit concerned about Up's condition here. We might need to bring Phil Jones on at half-time. That's not what we wanted to do. Oh, no. This could go horribly wrong. Maybe Jones will surprise us. You never know. Like I say, I wanted to rest Lindelof. It was sort of then a case of Jones or Smalling. At least Jones can pass a ball. We're doing okay. We're not dominating possession, but we're doing okay. Neville says do it for the fans. I'm going to say we're not doing it. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. Can we say that with some passion? Works hard, we'll win this. I do like that. We can win this, boys, but we've got to work for it. That seems like a good team talk. Guys, we're going to do some individual team talks here. We might look it up. We'll see how we can rejig the defence if he goes off. But wait right there, we'll be back for a massive second half. Alright, guys, we have brought Phil Jones on. What we've done is we've put Eric Bailly back into the sort of the libero role. I'm not sure if he's as well suited to it as Up, but we'll see how he goes. And then Phil Jones has come on to play sort of the right side of the back three. So let's see, here's the first touch for him. He can pass the ball. He's not, attribute-wise, he's not that bad. So hopefully he'll do a job for us and not let us down. Not as pacey as the other guys back there, which is a little bit of a concern. What is Bailey doing there? That's a horrible pass. Come on, let's not start like this. Maybe we'll take him off the libero role if that's how he's going to pass the ball. There we go, Lukaku's pounced. What can we do? Lukaku tends to go himself, but he's laid that off, obviously, with so many plays. Oh, what is Matic doing? That is horrible, horrible defending. Well, not defending, it's passing, isn't it? Oh, we've got away with that there. Can we clear it? No penalty. Yes, we can. Okay. I think we've seen some signs there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take him off the libero role. Let's just keep things nice and simple here. Just play on the cover for us. Don't bother trying to be fancy with the ball. Let's, keep it simple. Again, we've limited their chances. I mean, we've given them one there. Dami has picked up a knock, a tight hamstring. That doesn't seem like something we should be mucking around with. Oh, we're going to lose so much defensive and strength if we bring on Young for Damian. Oh, we're just toying with things here, aren't we? I mean, we can't afford to lose somebody else in that role because and Valencia's already out. He's gone for a little bit of time yet. Another week or so. We do have, as I said, the Portuguese guy, Delo, whatever his name is back. So that's something. Let's give it a get creative here. Demand More could be coming up next. Young's looking nervous. I haven't quite nailed yet. Here we go, defending the corner. Make sure we do this, boys. Sensible. Get your head on that. Get your head on that. Oh, the Gaia. What a claim. Too easy. So I have struggled to get the players coming off the bench to look engaged. If you have any tips on that, let me know. I'm wondering if it's maybe you got to speak to them assertively or passionately, maybe. But yeah, I have struggled to get players coming off the bench to get the impact that you want from them. This is a nice little bit of build-up play. Herrera. Oh, can he play in Lukaku? Look at the space in front of him. No, that's the wrong pass. All right, sure. Whip one in for Lukaku then. Come on. It's lofted in. Lukaku's underneath it. Lukaku! I thought he'd nailed it in because the substitution thing dropped down. But the City fans are now taunting me because I got excited for nothing. All right, let's give this a Demand More. It's still not. Bailey and Young are making me nervous. Did we not get the Demand More shout out? I didn't. Come on, boys. That's my fault. It's nothing to do with them. But this is... I think we deserve to win this. And we just cannot seem to do it. Come on. This is stoppage time. Oh, is the derby going to end as a bore fest? We've had the two best chances. Both Lukaku headers. And we gave them a good chance for Jesus, didn't we? But... Thank you, Jesus, he missed. There it is. It's 0-0. We'll take it, I think. It's at home, which is a little bit disappointing. But I think we just about deserved it, to be honest. We had more shots on target. They had more of the ball, but you would expect that. But let me know what you think in the comments. Did we do the team proud in the derby? We'll say unlucky. And on we go to Valencia. Well, I think one thing we can take out of that is Rojo did really well again. He was solid at the back. Phil Jones didn't mess around. He didn't sort of stuff up too badly. Up is out for about a week. And Damian, that's the next big one here, isn't it? How long have we lost Damian for? Just a day or two. So that worked out okay in the end. Sure, was on form. He wasn't that good. He was okay. But guys, I said, wait right there. We'll be back for Valencia in the Champions League. We need to win this. We need to get ourselves back on track in Europe. Okay, welcome back for Valencia in the Champions League. Now, we can see, we're going away, but they are favourites, which surprises me a little bit. They are pointless so far in this season's Champions League group stage. We need to win, though, don't we? We need to keep it that way and make sure we keep pace with Inter. You would fancy them at home to beat Lokomotiv Moscow. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out, and I will fully acknowledge this is a risk. We've rested players, as you can see here, the match fitness, the condition is just really, really low on a lot of the players that played against City. So I've changed formations to give us a chance to play different players, basically. You'll see Pogba's back on the bench, not fit though, but if we're in trouble, he will come on. But it's De Gea in goal, it's Young, it's Rojo, it's Lindelof, and Delo making his debut across the back. Fred, Fellaini, and Herrera in midfield. Lingard and Sanchez are going to provide the width for Marcus Rashford. He has done absolutely nothing this season. This is his big opportunity to prove himself. Okay, and if you see on the bench here, we have ammunition. There is no doubt about that. Hopefully we won't need it though. They're going with a 4-4-2. Now, the scout report said that they like to hit long balls and sort of play over the top. They do have pacey strikers. So tactically we have dropped off a little bit here to make sure that we don't concede in that kind of manner. What's this Gary Neville say here? Do it for the fans. I mean, it's the obvious thing to say, really, isn't it? They've travelled a long way. You know, the poor sods in Valencia must be tough. It hasn't really worked, though. Oh, there we go. Just defensively, it hasn't perhaps worked. I maybe should have told Delo there's no pressure for his debut, but we didn't do that. Let's not worry about it. Let's get out there and get 3 points. As the Champions League anthem rings out around the Mestalla, that's their home. Or did they move? I can't remember now if they have a half-built Mustaya. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about getting the points. Delo's going to be interesting to see how he goes. Obviously, his first start for us after being injured. He hasn't played pre-season. I haven't seen him yet. So, interesting to see how he gets on. Otherwise, now Phil Jones picked up an injury. He tripped over a ball in training or something and hurt himself. So, he's out for a little while, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. You will notice Bailey's on the bench, and that's it. I had to call up an under-23 player as sort of cover. Let's see what we can do here. We've had a good start. Ken Young produced some magic. He's got a nice ball in there for Fellaini. It's down. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. I'm not sure what's happened there. Is it a handball? Is it a foul? I don't know what's happened, but it's going to be... Was it Matheson on the field? Who's taking the penalty? Herrera. Come on, son. Captain Courageous. Go on. Oh, he's missed it. It never looked like going in. It just never looked like it. Now, let's not compound that. Let's defend this set piece, please. Boys. Oh, friggin' hell. Just about got away with that. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. We need to defend this one a little bit better, please, boys. We've been working on this in training, just like training. That's much better. There we go. Lindelof heads that clear. Kondogbia is going to run that down, though. Good pressure being put on there. Is that Sanchez? Number 10. No, who's number 10? Oh, it's Rashford, probably, isn't it? Come on. Get this clear. Get this clear. Get this clear. Get this clear. Don't let them score like this. Fred has hacked that clear. It's still with Valencia, though. All right, and now we have got the ball away. They're looking composed. Let's give them a get creative shout here. They're looking focused. We're looking inspired. It's all on. What a game of football this is. We're dominating possession. We've had more shots on goal. All those have come from corners, haven't they? Wow, we are really light on highlights this episode. Come on, boys. Let's create something. We're looking focused after the demand more shout. Hopefully they're focused on defending, though. Can we get... Fellaini's not quite done enough there. Can we prevent the cross? No, we've let him come in. Oh, well done, Freggie. That was... What defensive placement. Fellaini playing it out from the back. Get the Olays going at home. All right, Young, look at the space. Run into it, mate. Run into it. Give it to Herrera. They're backing off us, aren't they? They're just not willing to engage. Rashford has the ball. It's a good tackle. Now, the way that they're backing off like that, that kind of makes me fear a little bit for us because they're going to be sitting deep. It might be a game for Lukaku and his strength and power. As I said, we've had to sort of sit off a little bit just because they like to knock the ball over the top. We might need to look to use the width a little bit more. Oh, it's just too easy. Delo's got to do better than that. That was too easy. Horrible cross, though. If they're going to do that, maybe Delo knew that, and that's what he's doing. He's just... There's no danger there. We might need to look to exploit the flanks a little bit here, maybe. Again, Valencia with the ball. Do we look to push them a little bit higher up the field and risk the ball over the top? Come on. They're getting down the sides of us. Too easy. It's too easy. Oh, it's too easy. Do we maybe need to look to defend a bit wider? Because they're just getting down the sides of us. Still looking focused. We're still having more of the ball, though Valencia are coming back into that. I'm wondering if we need to push them up a little bit higher up the field here. We're dropping off and letting them play in front of us, which is, I think, causing some problems. We might need to risk the ball over the top. Let's see what's going to happen here. We need to head this clear. Oh, it's an own goal. Is it an own goal? It looked like an own goal. Yeah, I'm not happy with how that's looking. So let's do this. Maybe not go silly. Was this an own goal off De Gea? It certainly looked like it. It looked like it came down off the post and then in off De Gea. No, maybe not. Oh, that's not what we needed. We need to be winning this Champions League game. We're looking motivated. Can we give them a push forward right before half-time? What a time to score. Come on. Anything. That's half-time. So we might need to give this... We haven't really created anything, have we? Certainly in terms of highlights. I'm going to say it's an assertive. I expect to see more. Who hasn't responded there? That is Fred. Say we're not happy, although we did have that wonderful defensive clearance. If we go into tactics here, I'm wondering if we look to exploit the flanks. maybe, because there's nothing really happening. We do, as I said, we have Lukaku and Pogba on the bench. Now, they're looking prime candidates to come into this game. Let's just see how we start this half. We're looking fired up and inspired and all the good things. All right, come on, Young, whip it in. Who's there? We've got Fellaini in there. He can't get on the end of something. Oh, Lindelof! It's Rojo knocking it back across for Lindelof at the near post. Well, it was at the far post, I guess, after the ball went across, wasn't it? But I digress. That was wonderful. Let's give them some praise for that, and let's get this second half going. Let's get this episode going. We've had 90 minutes of... No, we haven't. We've had, 90 plus 45, whatever that is, minutes of absolute trosh. Finally, we've got a goal on the board, and let's look to get this game back under control. I don't understand you can be overwhelmed by praise. It can only be a Mourinho hangover, can't it? We're looking nervous now. Why are we looking nervous? Come on, boys. Let's get creative. There we go. Lingard just sort of not doing enough to stay on the pitch, I don't think. And I tell you who else isn't, is Herrera. He's looking tired. He's missed a penalty, let's not forget. So I think if there was ever a time to bring Pogba on, this is it. Let's get him into the deep-lying playmaker and support. He was doing really, really well on that. That means it's a different role for Fred here. Alright, let's maybe not do that. Let's keep him as a advanced playmaker on support, maybe. Let's try that. Let's get him out there. Let's give him some passion and show me what you've got. No, this got faith. That didn't really work either. Let's see how he looks if he gets nervous or complacent or whatever, but I don't understand these nerves. Young and... yeah, Pogba's looking nervous as well, and Lingard. Come on, boys, let's encourage. Let's encourage. That's not really worked either. Do we take a point? Of course we don't, but let's go attacking. Let's go for it. And what's Rashford done? He hasn't done much again, has he? I'm not getting the best out of Rashford. It's a little bit late, but a few minutes to go. Let's bring Lukaku on. Let's play him as a poacher? No, let's play him as a target man on attack. Anything else we want to do here? Lingard is not having his best game. Do we bring Mata on? I don't really see the sense in that, to be honest. We might as well just rest him. Lingard, he might produce something, so... Alright, let's try assertive. Show me what you've got. Alright, maybe that's something there. That he looked to have responded a little bit better there. Come on, push forward, boys. Let's go and get this. No, frustrated by the talk. It's not been the best, but it's a point away. It keeps us in second. Now, the big question here is, what has Inter Milan done? I mean, we missed a penalty. I think we were the better team there. We're going to have to be assertive and say I'm not happy with that. But, yeah. Inter has absolutely smashed Lokomotiv Moscow, and that makes top of the group a little bit difficult, doesn't it? Let's just have a look at how that league table shapes up now. We're 5 points behind. We beat them at home, which is doable. We're going to have to win out, aren't we? If we win out, that's, 9 points plus 4, 13. We're going to need some help, aren't we? Valencia could take points off Inter. Inter's got to go to Russia as well. I think we may have screwed ourselves out of top of the group, though. But we'll fight on and we'll see how we go. And maybe we'll get an easier draw in the round of 16. Maybe we'll get a lucky winner or something. But that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, do hit like. And if you are new, welcome, first of all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell thing so you get the notifications when I upload a video. We're going to keep trying to do an episode a day. For the Manchester United, for the beta save. There's going to be tutorials coming up as well, and then when the actual game launches proper, couple of different saves going as well, which I'm really, really looking forward to. But we'll be back next time. I think we'll trust me to get the win against Valencia, and we'll come back at the end of November, for Lokomotiv Moscow and Burnley, I think. Burnley at home, but somewhat of a local derby, isn't it? Greater Manchester, almost Burnley. So that'll be for tomorrow, guys. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I've been Aussie Villain. Take care.